Programs at PA CareerLink Lehigh Valley are funded in whole or in part by federal funds. Detailed information can be found at lvwib.org/Stevens-amendment.
Welcome to the Business and Industry Podcast Series, sponsored by the Workforce Board Lehigh Valley and Bosch Community Fund. This is Jenni Silfies, a student intern at the Workforce Board Lehigh Valley, located in the center of Lehigh Valley's workforce system called PA CareerLink Lehigh Valley. I am here today with Vice President and General Manager of the PPL Center, Gunnar. PPL Center is an indoor sports and entertainment event arena in downtown Allentown that seats up to 10,000 people, home of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, the top affiliate for the Philadelphia Flyers. We are on a journey to examine our own education, training, and Lehigh Valley's employment options through career pathways developed by Business and Industry in partnership with PA CareerLink Lehigh Valley. Joining us today is Mr. Fox from the PPL Center, right here in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Thanks so much for having me, Jenny.
Mr. Fox, can you please explain to the students listening to this who you are, your background, your career journey, and what your job at the PPL Center is?
Certainly. So my name is Gunnar Fox. I'm the Vice President and General Manager here at PPL Center, located in downtown Allentown, and we are the main catalyst for the revitalization of the downtown here in the Lehigh Valley. For me, on the career journey, I've been at the PPL Center as the general manager since before we opened. Got here during the construction phase and saw the tail end of construction into our grand opening and full operation after that. I'm originally from South Jersey, so this is a bit of a homecoming for me. Well, 9 years ago it was when I got here, but we're only an hour and a half away from our friends and family, so this has been really great for us. As far as my career journey, I've been here since before the building opened. Prior to that, I spent 5 years in New Mexico running an arena. It was a little bit smaller than the PPL Center, and then prior to that, I spent 2 years in Canada. Again, same thing. It's kind of been a step up in the size of the arena in every stop that I've made. And I actually started at the Wells Fargo Center and the Spectrum when that was still standing as an event manager with Comcast Spectacor.
Now that we know all the locations where you've been, what career and educational pathway did you take to become the Vice President and General Manager for the PPL Center? So
I went to Ithaca College in upstate New York, and I was a sports media major at Ithaca. I kind of fell into a mini internship where I spent a weekend at the AHL All-Star Classic up in Manchester, New Hampshire. That kind of led to, someone there that I was working with knew someone at the time at the Philadelphia Phantoms when they were still in Philadelphia, and ended up getting an internship with them the following summer. And then that kind of led to, again, meeting more people in that company and led to a full-time job. Right out of college, I started as an event manager at the Wells Fargo Center, overseeing all the events that were happening there with a small team of other event managers. We did everything from the Flyers games, Sixers games, all the concerts and family shows that come in there. And as the event manager, you're really the liaison between the event organizers and then all of the departments within the arena. So you get a lot of good experience into each realm of operating an arena.
Now that I understand more about your career path, job responsibilities, and educational background, can you talk about your varied duties at the PPL Center, Mr. Fox? If you think we even have time to list them all.
Yeah, the list is quite long. I mean, overall, I'm responsible for the day-to-day operation of the entire arena. I oversee the security, the events department, box office, and marketing for the PPL Center events, our operations team, cleaning crew. But I would say and our finance department as well, food and beverage. I would say my number one key responsibility here is booking events. I'm responsible for booking all the non-Phantoms related events, whether that's concerts or Disney on Ice or the Globetrotters or, high school basketball, graduations, you name it. That's what we're here to do, is to provide a diverse entertainment lineup, and something for everyone in the Lehigh Valley.
Workforce Board Lehigh Valley and the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce have developed over 300 Lehigh Valley employer career pathways for students like me to use when deciding our own future pathway. Can you elaborate on your current part-time, summer, and even full-time jobs? How can we apply for jobs at the PPL Center? And what jobs are currently open?
So all of our jobs are available on pplcenter.com. And we also have some jobs that would be more on the Phantoms team side that would be available at phantomshockey.com. And it really ranges. Every department has jobs available, whether that's event staff, ushers, ticket takers, ticket sellers in the box office, concession workers, or our suite catering servers, kitchen staff for the food and beverage operation, security guards, cleaners, the conversion crew that breaks down events and switches the arena over from a hockey game to a concert, for example. We have a parking garage that's attached to us, so we have positions available for parking attendants. And then on the team side, there's ticket sales, game presentation, and our game night staff, whether that's up in the AV booth, working a camera position, being part of like our fan patrol, getting the crowd hyped up during the game. There's really a really diverse array of positions that are available.
Well, there certainly are a lot of open jobs for students and everyone. And as students, we know that finding the right job is important, whether part-time, full-time, or professional level jobs. But also important is the work environment and company culture. After all, I know a lot of students would like to work in your company because it showcases so many famous entertainers and sports figures. Can you speak about the company culture?
Certainly. Our culture is a really fun environment. We like to say that we are on the full-time side. We're working when everyone's working, and we're also working when everyone is playing. And the event industry is not so much a job or a career. It's more of a lifestyle because our hours vary so much. We can typically be standard office hours, but we're always flexible, and a lot of nights and weekends are involved just because of the nature of event schedules. But we're able to have some slower times of the year where you may not need to be in the office as much as during the hockey season or when the events are so busy. And then from a part-time perspective, I feel like it's really great. It's somebody that wants to be around people, and it wants to help others, be part of a team. We really depend on our ticket takers, our parking staff, our security to be the front line for us, and they're the first person that's greeting a guest when they come into the arena. They're the last face they usually see when they're driving out of the parking lot. But we try to keep it as fun of an environment as possible, because we do know that we do put in a lot of hours, but it's nice to be able to be at a job where it's something different every day. One day is a hockey game, the next day is the Harlem Globetrotters, the next day is a monster truck show or a concert or a graduation, and kind of you name it. It's not like a monotonous, the same thing is going on every single time. There's always different nuances to every event that we do, and something different going on. And a lot of the positions that we have are able to watch some parts of those events, not necessarily all of them, not every single position can, depending on where they're located, but it really creates for a different working environment for sure.
Do you have any advice to give students like me about being an effective worker, whether at the PPL Center or any career we choose?
I think the best advice that I could give would just to be dependable, be a good communicator, be prompt in responding to things. Really, it's things that you would think about more so in life as a whole, more so than just with a career path. You want to operate and conduct yourself with integrity. Treat others as you would like to be treated. Be a good team player, that kind of thing. But again, it's more stuff that's more like things you would want to portray in life than just a job.
Excuse me, Mr. Fox, but where is Melvin? I thought I would at least get some popcorn for this interview.
Oh, Melvin, actually, he was out yesterday at an event that we had, so he's probably sleeping from all the popcorn that he had yesterday.
Well, thank you, Mr. Fox. And on behalf of all the students in Lehigh Valley's 17 school districts, we appreciate you taking the time to provide us with the education, training, knowledge, skills, and abilities to get us on the right career path. Students and graduates, if you think the PPL Center could be the right fit for you, visit careerlinklehighvalley.org or scan the QR code on your school's kiosk to learn more. Employers, For more information on developing career pathways with the Workforce Board Lehigh Valley, please visit careerlinklehighvalley.org/career pathways. This ends our episode with Mr. Gunnar Fox of the PPL Center. And remember to look for the links posted with this podcast. Thank you for listening.